Hi guys. All right, so here is a pre-recorded training video, which is what you guys have requested for the format for our training videos. I've been wanting to get to this for a while, but we've had a crazy busy month so far. Well, not even month, like the last few weeks. Cohen, my toddler, was sick, and now I'm sick, and it's been crazy. So don't mind my voice and possibly my appearance. I'm homesick right now. But today's topic is going to be getting organized for success. Now, if you know me, you might not think that I'm the one to be telling anyone how to get organized. Like my office is always a disaster and it's something that I'm working on. But when it comes to getting organized for specific things, that's one thing that I enjoy doing. I like sitting down and making a plan. So I'm going to just give you a couple of tips and something new that I'm also trying. And so far I'm really liking it and it's working. So I'm going to share that with you guys and hopefully it will help you as well. So the very first thing that I'm going to say, and it does not reflect here right now, but it's affecting how I'm working, is having a clean and designated workspace to do your Scentsy. So right now I'm in my Scentsy office and my desk is a complete disaster because I haven't been really out here working. Like I said, we've been crazy in the household. Everyone's been sick. So I've just been like throwing things on my desk and not really organizing as I go. So that's kind of really affecting me and how I'm working on my business. It's bothering me and I feel like I can't focus on things because I'm just constantly thinking about all the clutter. So if you're that type of person that needs a nice clean space, before you do anything at all, clean up your space, have a designated spot that you do your Scentsy work. Like even if you don't have a laptop or a computer or anything and you do everything from your phone, still having a spot that you can sit down and focus on those things is really going to help you stay focused when you're getting organized. Like once you get organized, staying focused is probably the next hardest step. So you're going to want to make sure that you have that space that your mind is ready to work. So that's the first thing to do that I really need to do here. And then what you need to do is obviously you need to have a plan. So what I'm doing now, and I have sent out my team members, like my frontline, the list of monthly goals for this month. And if they've sent it back to me, I have mentioned doing a 12-week plan with them. So there is a book called The 12-Week Year, and I've been listening to the audiobook. You can actually buy the book. And it basically is you set out 3 main goals and you only focus on those things for 12 weeks. So, and they say that that's how long it takes for you to be consistent with something, for it to work. So say like you are just trying to post on Facebook more and you do it for a week and you don't see any results and you kind of just drop off. You really need to do it for 12 weeks in order to like get consistent with it, that it's like becoming a habit and that it's going to work for you. So what you want to do is you want to write down, this is what I did, write down all of the things that you want to accomplish in your business or even just kind of get done. So like just like do like a brain dump on a piece of paper and write it all down, because that's my problem is I'll be out doing something and I'll think, oh, I should do this. Oh, I should do this. And then I never actually get anything done. So I like to write all of the things down. And then for this specific plan, pick 3 main things. Like some of those things might actually fall under the 3 main goals. So I'll just like give you an example of what I chose for my goals. I want to focus on my team. I want to focus on my VIP customers and grow my texting newsletter. So I just started doing a new text newsletter and I want to grow my subscribers for that. And then I also want to start working my business on Pinterest. So out of my big list of things that I wanted to do, like I wanted to make a social media calendar, I wanted to like revamp our Facebook group, like all these little things I can actually group under these 3 main goals. So you're going to pick those goals and then you're going to organize underneath each goal your action plan. So the things that you're going to do either daily, weekly, maybe just one time to get started, or maybe you're going to do it monthly. And those things are what's going to kind of drive you to that goal. So for example, like I'll use my Pinterest goal as an example. So I wanted to work on my Pinterest, post on it more, and get up to 500 followers. Now I feel like that's like a really big goal for me, but I'm hoping I can get close to it, at least grow towards it in 3 months. So what I had to do for my week 1, so this is a one-time thing, was to organize my Pinterest. So I had to go into my own boards, make sure everything was organized, so that if someone were to come to my Pinterest, they would know what they were seeing. And my Pinterest isn't all Scentsy. My Pinterest is like everything in my life. So if someone else is interested in the same things as me, they know where to look. So I only had to do that once. And then I also wanted to make my Pinterest board a business account. So that's a one-time thing. So I was able to do that. But the things that I needed to do more frequently, like I needed to make my calendar for the month. I was going to make a new pin every day. So I needed to plan out what I was going to pin, because every day I don't want to sit there and be like, what do I pin today? Like it's 8 o'clock at night and I haven't made a pin. I wanted to have it all scheduled out. So I picked all of the things, the topics that I wanted to pin about, and I wrote them down on a calendar. And I actually have it in my happy planner here. So it's October. So on like the big main page of like the actual calendar, I have like these little orange things, and that's what I'm going to be posting on Pinterest. So of course I just put something in my eye. So for example, like my first one was just going to be a picture of my fall decor with one of my fall warmers. Ugh, what happened to me? What always happens to me? So just things like that. And then as that day comes along, I know what to do. If I have some free time one night, I might prep my pins in advance. So I just kind of look to see, okay, what's coming up? What can I take a picture of now? What can I schedule? Things like that. And then I just check them off as I do them. So I have like a little check box next to that. So that's how I kind of organize that. And then of course, every week I want to review my pins and see what's doing well. I want to do some research on other pins to see what's kind of trending. So those types of things that I'm going to, sorry guys, ugh, there's like a hair or something that's like floating around in my eye. I'm drinking out of my Scentsy bottle. How cute is that? It has like your little goals. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, so that's what you're going to do for your daily actions. You're going to make that plan, and then you can schedule that into your weekly, monthly schedules to get yourself on target to reach those goals. So what else was I going to say? Yeah, and then at the end of every week, you're going to go back and see what you've accomplished for the week, what worked for you and what didn't. And the whole purpose of this is it's going to keep you consistent, which is going to help keep you organized. And being consistent and organized is going to help you in the future for your business. So for example, say you want to get more interaction in your Facebook VIP page. We all know that we need to be active in our groups. If we take a hiatus for a couple of weeks, it's going to be hard to, when we just post something like, oh, a new LTO just came out and I post it and no one is commenting. Well, I haven't posted in 3 weeks. So Facebook is not going to notify everybody in my group that I've just made a post because they're not interacting in the group. So if I'm posting consistently every day for 3 whole months and I post something like new and exciting, everyone's been used to coming to my group to seeing what I've posted every day, so they're probably going to see it. So getting yourself organized and consistent like that is going to help you in the future to reach your customers, because I know a lot of us, especially like we'll have to do another training on Facebook groups, because I know that that's an issue that a lot of people have been having, is that interaction in your groups, that no one is interacting anymore. And that's the problem. We're not being consistent. And I have that problem too. So I totally know what it's like. But we can't just rely on those one posts every once in a while. When we don't post for a while, then we say, oh, I've got an order going in. and no one is commenting. We have to be consistent with where we're trying to go in our business. So pick your main 3 things that you want to do and make your game plan for those things rather than just trying to do it all at once. Just organize yourself on a few things because we can't do it all, right? So pick the things that you want to focus on, and then after the 12 weeks, you can pick 3 new things. And maybe those other things are just always, you've done it so much, it's just going to be habit that you're going to be able to add more things in the future. So that's my little tidbit training for today for helping you get organized to get your goals. And if you have any questions on how this process works, let me know. I can send you these little sheets that kind of plan out those 3 goals for you in your action plans. And yeah, so that's it. So let me know if you have any questions and go get organized. Okay, bye guys.